Give it up for Sarah Foley, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah Foley. Let her hear ya.
I'm okay. Thanks.
It's so fun.
This is so amazing.
Sarah, you look a little excited.
Oh.
I'm crying. I've been waiting for you to call my name all weekend. I thought it was the wheel, but this is so much better than the wheel. Oh my God.
Where are you in the world, Sarah, so we know where you are?
I'm in Utah. I'm in Salt Lake City right now.
She's in Salt Lake City, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we have people here from 67 countries right now to give you an idea.
Wow.
Well, tell us, Sarah, who do you want to ask a question to?
My question actually is for Payal because I have this dream of doing fitness for women that have physical disabilities and doing it on platforms such as ClassPass. And when I think of things like ClassPass and these companies, I see the vision come to life, but it gets so big and it's so hard to know, like in my living room by myself, like, how do I make it happen? Like that first step of just, once that belief is there and I know it in my soul, and this whole weekend, I just felt myself like one day you'll be on that stage, Sarah, like you'll be one of them. And the belief's there. And it's just so hard to know, like step 1.5, step 2. And so any advice on those very early stages?
I want her to answer you, but I'd like to plant a seed with you. You're already one of them.
Yeah.
It's this illusion that you're not one of them. You just have a pathway that you're just beginning. Dave's been on the path for a long time. Payal's been on the path for a decade. I've been on the path for 43 years. So when you look around, you look at people. I used to do this too, and you go, oh my God, I'm not where they are. And what I was doing is I was judging myself too soon. And you're judging yourself too soon. So your passion and your caring is so evident. Mm-hmm. With that, anyone can get the skill.
Yeah.
But I'll let Payal answer your question because she can answer it from a feminine perspective rather than my masculine perspective, which I think is what you really need. But I hope I plant a seed with you. Stop thinking you're going to be there someday.
I agree.
If you have that desire to serve, because that's what both these people have.
Absolutely.
Both these people, and the reason I reached out to them is they're servants. They really are. They've learned to serve a large number of people, so they've become successful in business and economics. And you serve a small number of people, your still life matters. And it all starts small. None of us, I started the story I just mentioned. I started with running these ads and think I get 500 people, and I was charging nothing. I just wanted to help people. And I thought, I'm going to have 500 people, and 7 people showed up, and they were all around the room in different locations. Like, well, you come down to the front row, and I did 4 days for 7 people day and night. Now I do 920,000 people for 6 days in this room, people in 195 countries. So you're just judging too soon. But again, the how is interesting. The why, the what and the why is the most important thing. And then you can figure out the how. Remember, we talked about the tyranny of how. But I know you want that answer as well, and I'm not going to step on it. So, Payal,
I mean, Tony just answered that beautifully. And it really comes down to just get started, right? Teaching one person or teaching a million is the same exact thing. And you have that care in your heart. We can all see it. It's so beautiful. And you have a deep why already, which is, most people lack that, to be honest, most of the time in these situations. You have that, just start giving that out to the world, and the steps will get easier, but start with one person. And set a goal, right? I think this is the other thing that sometimes people miss. Try and teach one person this month, and next month, make it 5, right? Start somewhere and set realistic goals, and then just keep doing it, and your heart is gonna be so filled from the process. Like I said, it took me 3 years to get these 5 emails, right? It wasn't easy. And I was lost in the first few years because I had a million classes up there thinking if I got 10,000 people to sign up, I was going to have a business. And that didn't work. I actually had to just go and get 5 people to class, right? It's very simple. Start with the beginning, get the people to show up, and you just have to get started and believe in yourself to do it.
You also have a niche. Most people are not looking to help someone with fitness who's in that physical and emotional and psychological position that you described. And your caring for them will make them love you. Love is the real currency of business, in my opinion. Business is a spiritual game. You've heard me say it. What that really means is if you can do more for others than anybody else and you do it consistently and you keep improving, then your gifts will make room for you because you're here to serve something more than yourself. Dave, what would be your point of view on this? What would you give?
That's what I've noticed. As soon as they start believing in themselves, then they want to know, like, what else can I do? What else can I do? And that's the most beautiful part of it all.
But you're believing in him first. Dave has done that for guys coming out of prison. He did it for himself, and now he's doing it for others.
Pass it along. I see the passion.
Yeah,
you
me
know
too.
what I mean? And that excites me.
Yeah, me too.
I can't imagine her not succeeding if she stays this way.
Yes.
That's what I think.
That's right. And so the secret is not to let your disappointment destroy you, but to let disappointment drive you. That's the common denominator, and everyone sitting in the chairs here. If you say you want to be us, you really want to be you, but you want to be the best you. And the best you is the one that will not give up because they have something they want to serve more than themselves.
Absolutely.
And if you have that and you keep that and you just keep improving, you keep doing what's in front of you next, it'll appear. The gifts will make room for you. That's my message to all of you, but especially you, because I can feel 1,000,000%, all three of us, we're all lit up looking at you. It's not how you look. It's your essence that's coming through this video. It's coming across electronically. We're not even in your presence, and we all can feel you.
Halo.
Yeah, it's a halo. Exactly right.
Halo, absolutely.
You've got all that it takes.
Shining.
You're already one of us. Just go now, unfold it, and trust in God and do your part.
You're glowing.
Thank you.
Give it a hand for Sarah. Give it up for her, Sarah.